Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a end of month flip for my Louis Vuitton large ring or GM agenda. If you're new to my channel, every month at the end of the month I like to do like a little recap of essentially what I moved around in my planner, talk about what worked, what didn't, what's going on, to show why I like made changes in my planner, and hopefully it helps inspire people, or if they're in that same type of like situation, it helps them find something different. Maybe they're, you know, like a lot of times if I'm not too busy, I like to switch inserts so it's a little bit more compact, which is kind of like what we're doing with now. But then there are like times of the year where I get really busy and I want to like move things around, and so hopefully this helps. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So everything will be linked below that I can link, as well as my discount codes. Actually, I think everything is linkable. So all the links will be down below, and discount codes. And then I'm going to go through every single planner this month. So be on the lookout for this. There will be a video probably every single day until I run out of planners to share with you guys. So first things first, we have our 2024 dashboard. This is just a vellum cover that I have in a few of my agendas. And then we have our inbox. So I've moved this from the finance section to just have a general inbox, and I can actually remove these, more so because I got new sticky notes, and that way I can keep them in here and start using them. And then I still have my financial forecast in here, but I can just easily come into my planner now and just throw it on like here at the beginning instead of like going through the tab. So I just move my inbox up front, and I just kind of like it better that way right now. Again, this will move around. Things are always subject to change on this channel. After that, we have these tab dividers. What I love about these, because these are pretty newer, I actually have an order coming in with more. I got the monthly ones from Infinite Lotus. These are so thin, so they don't take up any space. It's like having an insert in there. A lot of dividers are thicker, which is great, but these are great quality and they're thin, which I'm just loving. So first tab, I added these yearly inserts. So I purchased the medium size planner, so personal size inserts for my and I wanted to put these in my GM. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but I wanted to put them in here. And I've been thinking about maybe like keeping travel plans in here, as well as like we already have this upcoming year, like I'm already halfway through the year, right? So I might put in what's going on next year for these pages, and then what's going on for the rest of the year on these. But I really liked these and I want to put them in here. I just need to figure out a way on how to use them. And then it goes into the monthly. So these are a month on one page. In the mid-year refresh, I switched to the Infinite Lotus ones. I was using the ROSIE PAPETERIE ones. They had a to-do list on the side, and I never really used the to-do list, so I just wanted to have something simple. So with just the dates on it, so I switched to these, just so everything also kind of matched to, I think almost every single insert in here is now Infinite Lotus. So made that change. And then from there, so I have it pre-set up. Oh, I've also combined my finance monthly calendar, which was in here. I removed those, and now I just have, these are personal debt payments, like credit cards, different things like that, loans, blah, blah. And then all of our household expenses, I have the stickers for on here. And then I also have plans. So I just have it all in one view, and actually I kind of like it like this, so we'll see how this works out, if I'm going to continue to do it. Right now I kind of set it up. As you can see, all the bills are in here for the remainder of the year, so we're just going to try it out. So that's what I did for these. And then for the second tab, we have our weekly inserts. So this is what's been changing literally on the weekly basis if you've been watching my Play With Me's. And it's just because I'm trying to find something that works. I think I've had these in the longest as of right now. So these are month on one page, week on one page, and it's just lines. It's a horizontal layout, and you have Monday through Sunday, that's it. And so I think I just wanted something slightly like more simple, and putting my paper clip here so I can go quickly in between the month and the week. But I want something just a little bit more simple. I've gone back and forth with some from ROSIE PAPETERIE and Infinite Lotus that had different styles, but ultimately I figured this was the most simplistic. We have the week on one page. It's not too much. I don't think I need a week on two page right now. I just need something straight and to the point. And I think with me, I'm a visual person. And so I always say I'm an hourly person through and through. I'm mentioning this for a reason. But there are times where I just need like an overview, right, of what's going on. So I think what I want on this page is just like a simple overview of what's going on. Are there appointments? What's like, are we doing anything, right? Like in a list format. And then I have like priorities over here. And then I added a new section, and this is an hourly with a weekly plan. Both of these again, from Infinite Lotus. I'll have them linked below, but I liked how these lined up. So the hourly inserts go Monday through Sunday, and then these weekly plan inserts do the same Monday through Sunday. These are half hours because I want to put my work schedule in here. I go back and forth with wanting to do that in my main planner, but I think it's kind of relevant right now based off of everything that I have going on because we've just had so many meetings, as you can see. So I wanted the half hour, and then I just use highlighters to mark and color code what I'm doing and when. And then what I like about this, so I didn't think the hourly was enough. I wanted to see those time blocks. So I wanted to see this in the block format, right? Like in the hourly format. But at the same time, I wanted a separate section for lists. And so I have that in my medium ring that's my supplemental planner, which that video will be out tomorrow, for general lists of things that I know need to be done, but I don't have like a specific date for, or just need to ensure like it gets done that week. And then this list is broken down by day, and this is me planning out exactly what I'm doing that day. And so I liked this. And again, I technically had that in the last version of inserts that I used, but I just didn't want it in this view. And so I think for me, I would need this view, and then if I need to go in depth, right, because I think I just got overwhelmed, like this is simple view of what's going on, and then in-depth view is over here. So I like this better. And so again, Monday through Wednesday, and then technically it's Thursday through Sunday, and I love this. Like, and then I have the tracker back in here, and I think right now this is just working, and I have my little this week here because this is where we're at. But yeah, I just kind of like the setup, and I like separating it. So I have like, you know, normal things, and then, or like normal overview, and then in like details. So that is currently how we set that up. And then next tab is my academic section. So this is just again an overview. So this is my main agenda. I use multiple agendas, and so when I say everything's an overview, that's technically what this is supposed to be. It's like high level, what's going on, and then if I need anything in detail aside from this past tab that I just showed you, that's in other planners. And so this one, I again switched around. I had a yearly overview in here, and I don't know, it just wasn't working well. I didn't really touch it, and so I had this month, it's a month on one page. This is a 2-column one. There's also a 1-column one. I have this in my medium ring, and I wanted to print it out in the A5 and put it in here as my overview. And so I really like this. So with the 2 columns, I just have, again, high level and then details. So it's kind of like the flow, right? I like having placement, so it makes everything easier. But I have that for the rest of the year, and that's all I'll put in here, like email meetings, anything going on with my dissertation. That's what this is for. And then that's it. So I had all of my notes and research and everything in here, and I decided to take that away because I wasn't using it in here, and then it just kind of was bothering me. So I set up another GM because I have an extra Epi Leather GM agenda from Louis Vuitton, and I put that, all my stuff in there. And that's been my academic planner before. If y'all recall a few months back, prior to us moving, like right before us moving, I wanted everything in one planner. So I kind of went down to I think the GM and the MM, and it was primarily just the GM. And so now that we're like settled and we're good, I'm going back to wanting to separate things out because I don't have to worry about like finding everything everywhere, right? So that's this tab. And then next, I've been updating my financial section. And so as I mentioned, I have an order code from Infinite Lotus, and once that's in, I'll share the update. But I got yearly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily inserts, or oh my god, tab dividers from them. So same format as this, and I'm actually going to put that in here. So this is going to switch up just a little bit. And so what I'm going to do with those is the yearly will have the yearly financial overview with some debt trackers, and then the monthly will have my monthly budget inserts. The weekly will have the weekly check-ins, and then I can't remember what and then the daily is going to have my overall cash system. I've been cash stuffing, so I'm going to have that under the daily. So I'm going to separate all this out. Right now I just threw it all under one tab, so it was all together, but I will have those tabs in place to organize them. I don't like having multiple types of tab or inserts behind one tab, so you'll always see me using extra tabs if you see something like this. Like, this is kind of driving me crazy, but I know there's a solution on the way. But yeah, so that's the finance section. And then we have the last section, which is just note inserts. So that is it. And that is the updated flip of my GM. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching.